Okay, all right. Welcome everybody for a surprise extra run. A surprise to everybody, including myself. We're going to be running Sonic 2 for the Game Gear. And we can get started in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, so this run is about rolling and jumping. Oh, and getting hit, apparently. So, this is a surprise run, as I mentioned. I haven't practiced very much at all, by which I mean I have not practiced at all. But hopefully we don't go too badly. That's not a bad opening for the first stage. It's usually an 18, so 19 is completely fine. One thing about this game is it has very long time bonuses. So because I finished that stage in under 20 seconds, there is this 300,000 time bonus, and this is me speeding it up. If you're not holding down any buttons, it goes 4 times slower than this. So there is a lot of waiting for the points to finish for the shorter stages. But that's all good. So yeah, going fast in this game, it's about either rolling downhill or rolling and then jumping. So there's a lot of me rolling and then jumping. And then hitting springs as well keeps that momentum. So the reason they did that is there's a lot of ramps. Well, not a lot, but okay, so there's one coming up here. So I'll take this ramp just to show you. That throws you into the air. And so they want it so when you're in the air after a roll, you're moving really quickly. And so that just extended to jumping. So that stage actually went really well. You're not actually supposed to take that ramp. I just did it just to show off the mechanic. But it's risky to take that ramp. There are different subpixels. You can get different heights, but I got the really good height. I was really lucky. So I actually saved time on that stage compared to what I'm supposed to. So this stage is actually really infamous. Oh, this stage. Yeah, this stage is really infamous for being very hard. As in, a lot of kids did not beat this game because they could not beat this boss. It was just impossible for them. So all of the boss stages in this game, you have 0 rings. So if you get hit at all, you die. And so at the start of this stage, so you're about to fall into the lava and die, but so Robotnik comes and he picks you up. And then this boss, it's just, there's a random pattern of balls that come and attack you, and you have to jump and dodge all of the balls. So hopefully I don't die here, but see, I'm very worried about that. You see how they bounce at different heights? You kind of have to react, and it's random at what height. That was very close to dying. You also can't hit the thing at the bottom, obviously. And then right at the end, Robotnik comes out and he tries to snipe you as well. So that one's pretty easy to dodge. That one's pretty easy to dodge as well. So this one, I'm a bit concerned. Okay, there we go. We got it. All right, beautiful. And then jump here, roll, and we get to the end of the stage. This little capsule comes out and we pop it. All right, beautiful. So that's underground done. That is the first zone of 6. So I was actually not worried about dying there until I saw the first ball pattern. I have a way that usually makes that totally consistent, but apparently it just didn't work. So that was actually random, and I was completely spitballing what was happening there. But all of the other bosses are actually quite difficult in this game. I'll be very surprised if I do not die at some stage in this run. So here we're just taking some springs up here, and we're going to go into this hang glider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll drop off towards the end. Alright, that stage was really good. So, yeah. Things are going well so far. So this game, normally when we're playing it, because the time bonus is so long, we don't actually use pure real time to time it. Ideally, we'd use in-game time, but for some reason on the Game Gear version, the in-game time just disappears on bosses, so we actually use a really convoluted real-time minus time bonus method. It's kind of awful to use. So Sky High, this stage can be really bad. You've got to hit springs in midair. If you take the kind of intended path, that is not going to make the spring. I'm going to get hit. Oh, okay, I didn't hit the spikes. That's fine. There was a spring in midair that I wanted to grab there, but that's still fine. 17. Yeah, if you take the intended path, that stage can take like 2 minutes. You have to take like hang gliders to kind of go through this spike maze. But if you just pop the springs, you can skip a lot of the stage. Okay, so Sky High 3. So all of the Act 3s are the boss zones where you don't have any rings. So this stage, it has like 4 phases, and I'm worried about all of them. There are these little dudes who pop out. You've got to kill them all. And then the eggs of the dudes who pop out more dudes. And then some big emu dude. And you've got to hit its neck, but not its beak. Its beak is too powerful. But its neck is its weak point. Alright, 1, 2... I'm dead! Beautiful. There we go. First death. Okay, so the reason I died there was I was actually rolling, but the first frame where you hit the ground, you do not roll. So the first frame that I hit the ground, even though I was holding down, I also came into contact with the enemy, and then the enemy got me. Okay, I didn't think I hit both the enemies there. Jump over here. That's going to hit the beak. Good. 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 Alright, got him. And off we go. Okay, that was sky high. Whoa! I hit the capsule too early. You gotta wait for it to actually be in position, and then it starts moving around. Yeah, there isn't too much to say about this game. It really is just rolling and jumping. A lot of the later stages become very, very difficult. I'm actually worried about game overing now. I would have set up practice saves if I knew I was going to be running this. Just in case. Because, yeah, I've only got 2 lives. Unlike other Sonic games where you get extra lives every 50,000 points, that just doesn't happen in this game. So here, I'm going to try and go for a corner clip. Want to clip on that corner? Nah, I had too much speed. So if you clip right on the corner, it stops your vertical momentum, but not your horizontal momentum. So basically, you stop falling down really quickly if you approach right at the corner of a wall. And so there, the wall wouldn't stop me, and I would just keep moving right. If you're too short, you end up keep moving right, but you're falling down and you end up coming into contact with a spring. So it's better that I got stopped by the wall than I didn't get stopped by the wall but didn't get the corner clip. So all of the stages so far that aren't bosses have been very short. This next stage is not short, it's very long. And basically the only thing about this stage is trying to reduce lag. So I should have explained lag. There is so much lag in this game, and so much of the lag correlates to dropped inputs. So hopefully I've got this right. Bounce on this enemy. So you're actually supposed to get invincibility to go across the spikes there, but if you time that right, you can just bounce off the enemy. So here I have to wait for these water bubbles to carry me up the stage. Jump in these and go up. But so yeah, you're really trying to reduce the lag in this stage. Like the difference between high lag and low lag can be like 5-6 seconds in the stage, and that is a massive amount in this game because a lot of the stages, when you're playing really well, the difference between all of them is far less than 1 second. So to lose more time to lag than you can just on execution is somewhat frustrating because the lag is also not consistent. So like that enemy there, that crab, he's random in which way that he goes, like whether he goes left or right, and you want to take him out as fast as possible to reduce the lag. So the fact that it's not controllable is somewhat frustrating. There's quite a bit of luck towards the end of this run as well. The bosses so far have not been luck, but the bosses at the end are. See that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. I was supposed to be jumping there. I got a dropped input, but I still made it across. If I'd fallen down on that very last jump there, I could have lost like 50 seconds because you have to take another air bubble all the way back up through like a big spike pit that I actually do not know how to do because I have never done it before. Okay, Aqua 3. So this boss, I would say, is the hardest execution-wise. There's a seal who comes out and you've got to... Alright, you'll just see. So he comes out and he spits this attack and you got to hit him. And then I want to be in the air after he starts his next attack sequence. So then he charges at me, but then he stops before me. So if I'm too far in the air, he'll keep charging at me and he will kill me. If I'm not in the air, he will do a... Interesting, okay. His flipper apparently stuck out and just poked me and I died. So this is my last life now, isn't it? Excellent. Alright, well... very concerned. So, yeah, if I'm still in the... Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, if I'm not... Yeah, so he'll start this really long attack sequence if I'm not in the air. So I just took that one safely because I was really concerned about dying. I think I'm going to take this one safely as well because if you don't have much screen to work with, it's really hard to get it... to get the heights right. Like when he's over here, it's really easy because he's got lots of room to move. Okay, so now he's dead. Very good. But yeah, if you like stop him in the middle, it's really hard to still be in the air and get the attack sequence so that he charges at you without him charging too much and killing you. So okay, that's Aqua Lake's done. So we're halfway through the game. I have 1 life left, but Green Hills is where you can pick up quite a few extra lives. So hopefully I'm fine here. Green Hills 1 specifically. Green Hills is typically the first zone in most Sonic games where it appears, but in this one it's just like middle of the pack for whatever reason. So this ramp here is random, whether you get enough height to get up here. Beautiful, so that's 1 life, that's 2 lives. Unfortunately, life jump does not work in this version, but I also got 100 rings, so that was a 3rd life, so now I'm back up to 4 lives. So hopefully that gets me to the end of the game. That was actually a really good stage. I got good luck on the ramp and got all the lives that I wanted. Okay, so Green Hills 2, this stage is, it's got another random ramp and you've got to adjust based on the height. All of them can work, it's just, you can lose a bit of time. It's a little bit more technical than some of the other stages. That ramp is also random. You've just got to make sure you roll right before you go. Oh, that's way too much height. I don't know how that happened. Anyway. I was also trying to roll there. Please don't die. Please don't die. Okay, thank you. Another friendly dropped inputs. And if I jump here, I should land on this spring. Beautiful. More jumps. Didn't make it. That's a shame. All good. The longer I take in stages, the less time bonus I have, so it's not actually that bad. Okay, so Green Hills 3. Of the boss stages, this is the hardest actual level to get to the bosses. There's a bunch of springs that are basically blind jumps. And if you miss the springs, you hit spikes and you die. Hopefully I can remember my point of references here. Good. Nope, too far. Okay. Go back, go back. I'm still fine. Haven't hit the spikes. Hit these ones. Okay, I should be fine getting to the boss. So this boss is random. He's got different attack patterns that he can do that take different amounts of time. See, this is the really slow one. And it's also random whether you can get 1 or 2 hits on him every time he pops out. So that was a 2. That's actually only a 1 because I jumped at the wrong time. I'm only going to take 1 there as well. My jumps are really floaty. I'm not exactly sure why. I had the right jump height there, but then it was a 1. So that's a 2. Alright, got the boss. That's good. I didn't die. My main aim for this run is to not game over, so if I don't die in a stage, I am very happy. So I've only got 2 zones left. These are definitely the 2 hardest zones in terms of the stages. So Gimmick Mountain 1, they introduce a few weird mechanics. These wheels are absolutely awful to work with. You can get lots of different heights off this, so that's a really good jump. That's a bad jump, see? That's a terrible jump too. I'll actually build up some more momentum to make that one a bit more consistent. That's also a really bad jump. I got a mid-air jump to not run into the spikes and then pop the enemy anyway. That's fine. Just a little ascent here. And so at the end of this stage, you're supposed to be taking one of those minecarts that I just jumped over here to destroy these spikes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take advantage of the invincibility frames that you get from getting hit and make it over the spikes just like that. Beautiful. Okay. So Gimmick Mountain 2, probably less chance of dying, but it's really hard to do this stage completely optimally. I'd say it's the hardest stage to do absolutely everything optimally. There are a few like frame perfect tricks that you can do, like the mid-air jump that I just did there by accident, off a spring to keep momentum, things like that. Oh, see, I got bad luck on both of those jumpers. I got stuck on the ramp, but that's fine. See, I said I wasn't going to go for that jump and then I went for it and I didn't get it. It's all good. As long as I make it over here. Beautiful. Okay. That's not what I wanted to happen, but that's fine. That enemy can get you actually when you're falling down there. Because those enemies, those bots, when they explode, they put out like fireworks, and those can hit you as well. I'll take advantage of that in Scrambled Egg 2, the last zone. To hopefully do a damage boost off it. Okay, so Gimmick Mountain 3. So this stage is really easy. The boss is a bit awkward, but this is basically an auto-scroller. So if you did want to get in anything host-wise, this would be a great opportunity.
Perfect. We don't have any donations at the moment, but I just wanted to remind everyone that the revenue that we receive on Twitch, as well as donations, will be going towards Game on Cancer. So this includes things like bits and subscriptions.
Okay, excellent. So, yeah, so this auto-scroller, you just got to wait for this platform to get all the way to the end. you can't damage boost or use the invincibility frames because you have no rings. So this boss, you've got to roll into him to cancel him out, and then roll into him again to actually get the hit. And so how far he gets hit back is random. And these rocks can be really annoying. I do use them as a point of reference as well. You can actually wait for this boss to hit the wall. So like he's like a battering ram, basically. And you can wait for him to hit the wall. I'm just going to roll from here. Whoa, no. Okay. I was What? What? Why is he going that way? I know! What? Very cool. Okay. Add that one to the count. Never seen that before. Yeah, that was interesting. So, I think what happened there was because he got such a low hit back, he actually just assumed I would be on the other side of him. Like, I just wouldn't fit on the left side. That's interesting. So, unfortunately, I have to go through this auto-scroller again, which is quite long and tedious, but not very difficult. But yeah, so if you get good luck on the hitback, so he moves just a little bit every time, you don't have to do a second cycle waiting for him to come at you, which would be ideal, but I was not getting good luck on the first cycle on that one, so I had to do another one. We'll go now. Roll. If he goes too short, though, I'm in danger of dying, of the death that I had in Sky High 3, where I just landed and didn't get to roll the first frame. That can happen really, really easily here. Like, just landing in... Oh, I'm gonna... No, dude! He's gonna come this way now. Yep. No, why is it... No! The rocks were on the left last time, but they came on the right this time. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. No more trying to play it safe. Let's try and play it fast. Playing it safe has not worked out for me. These are bad jumps. I may not... Oh, okay. I was very close to not making that platform. Yeah, if he goes too short, you're in big danger of... yeah, just like hitting his snout and then hitting the ground and then standing up and then dying. That's the thing that I'm most worried about dying to. I'm not worried about dying to the rocks at all, even though it's happened twice. I'll be very upset if I game over on this boss and not... Oh, that's a death! No! Alright, last life. Very cool. No pressure at all. If you game over in this game, there are no continues as well. So, it will just be, well, GG. Okay. Maybe I will take it safe on the last jump on this auto-scroller, but not the boss. The boss will try and go fast. The tension builds. There are no more extra lives in the rest of this run as well that you can get. So we're just going to have to make it on one life. Okay, we'll wait till like... Okay, well, let's just do that. There we go, very safe. Very safe. Make it to the boss. Oh, that was so close to dying. Yeah, I'm getting really bad hitbacks. It's not good. Very close to dying. I actually don't even remember how many hits this boss is. I think it's 8. I'll try and get an extra there. No! What was that? I have no idea what that was. Don't die, please. Please, please. Might be the last one. Got him! Beautiful. Alright. Thank you for that one clap. That was lovely. Okay, last zone, Scrambled Egg. So Scrambled Egg 1, a lot of this level is in tubes, so it doesn't look very difficult, but the part that isn't in tubes is very difficult. So right at the end of the run, right at the end of the stage, okay, that was just me being bad. Right at the end of the stage, there is a random trick where it's kind of similar to what you just saw with having to wait for a platform, but if you go off-screen enough, you can deload and reload the platform to be closer on screen than what it's supposed to be, basically like fast-forwarding it through its cycle. And doing that saves like 6 seconds, so I'm going to go for it. But to do it, you have to take damage, which means you don't have any rings. And then right after that, you have to do a really difficult pullback jump on a platform that's fast-falling. And because you've just taken damage, generally you have no rings. So this is it coming up here. So I'm going to go way over to the left where all of those spikes that you can see above me are. And then... Actually, I'll pick up the ring. Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't fast cycle. If I'd done it, it just would have showed up immediately. So then pull back. Did not make that jump, please, please. Okay. That was very lucky that that platform was there. Usually it despawns and I would have game overed instantly because I have no rings. Go through these last platforms and finish. Okay, so Scrambled Egg 2. So that's the second hardest trick in the run. The hardest trick in the run is in Scrambled Egg 2, the next zone. And I just realized I don't remember how to do this trick. So I'm going to on the fly it. So the idea here is you want this, you want one of these bots to throw out the fireworks and then... Beautiful, just like that. Okay, excellent. So you hit the fireworks and have it damage boost you upwards. And then you enter this pipe that... Oh no, I have no rings. Okay. Okay, Okay, we'll jump over here. Wait, there were rings up there. Let's get one of these rings. Alright, and now let's just continue. Because I have to take damage here to get through this little jump there. You actually probably are not supposed to do that, and there would be a normal way to do that. But I don't know what the normal way is, so we're just going to stick to taking damage and skipping through the little holes that are clearly not intended for Sonic to go through. I just realized that that platform is supposed to probably take you all the way over there too, but I always damage boost there too. Yeah, I don't play games normally, I only speedrun, though you wouldn't know it by looking at this run. Okay, so that's the end of Scrambled Egg 2, so there's only one level left, Scrambled Egg 3, so this is the final boss. This stage is pretty easy. The boss is really random. He has several different attacks that he can do, and some of them you can hit him during, some of them you can't, so he has like 3 different spin attacks. If he goes into ball form, you can't hit him. And then he's got 3 non-ball attacks. But one of them's a jump, one of them's a dash, one of them's a arm thing. I don't know what it is. But all of them are different, and you can hit them during him, so obviously you want to be hitting him, but you don't really know where he is, because he's flying all over the stage. But we should be good. You can see that's a spin, can't hit him during that, then he comes out. That's a dash, good, no. That's the arm thing that I was talking about. See, I could have hit him there, but I was honestly really scared of dying. He was like slightly off the screen there. That was really weird. I've never seen him kind of get dislodged like that. I'm taking this really safe, not trying to get doubles, but it's pretty bad luck getting all these spins. But yeah, that's the end. I killed him, so time is when this fades to black. Time. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that surprise run. I'm very happy I didn't game over. I was very certain I was going to when I got to 1 life on Gimmick Mountain 3. So I hope you enjoyed any %/bad ending of this game. In this version where you don't get all the Chaos Emeralds, Tails actually dies. You just see him in the sky afterwards. Yeah, thanks for letting me do this run. Peace.